A very good morning and warm, heartful wishes to one and all on this very special Harmony of Hearts on New Year's Eve. We are extremely happy and delighted to welcome Maharaja Rajaram, Dr. Tony Nader, respected guests from Transcendental Meditation who are here with us from 130 countries across the world here at Kanha. We also welcome our practitioners and seekers at the cusp of the years 2023 and 2024, a unique and special confluence here at Kanha Shanti Vanam of two spiritual organizations, Heartfulness and Transcendental Meditation. This is a rare and unique opportunity for all of us to soak in the grace that pours upon us today, bringing joy and peace upon all the hearts beating together in harmony here at Kanha. As we prepare to welcome the new year by meditating together with revered Daaji, I invite one and all to receive Daaji's guidance through his New Year's message, which is being released on hfn.ly/31st December. Let us now together move through a short video guiding us through the beauty and history of the heartfulness tradition of meditation.
Kanha Shanti of the campus is one of the largest meditation halls in the world, surrounded by gardens, parks, and forests. While centered around meditation, Kanha Shanti Vanam is also a hub for research and innovation in the fields of conservation, wellness, agriculture, education, sports, and the arts. Heartfulness is rooted in the Sahaj Marg approach pioneered by Sri Ramchandra or Lalaji of Fatehgarh in North India in the late 19th century. Sahaj Marg is built around an ancient technique of pranahuti, or the transmission of prana, the life force, which can be experienced during heartfulness meditation. After Lalaji's passing, the technique was taught by Babuji of Shahjahanpur to an ever-increasing number of people around the world. After Babuji's passing, Sahaj Marg was taken to even more people by Chariji of Chennai, until he passed in 2014. The Heartfulness movement is currently guided by Daaji, and it is present in over 160 countries. Heartfulness seeks to provide meditation training to anyone, anywhere, either online or in person through a worldwide network of volunteer trainers. The cornerstones of heartfulness meditation are simplicity and practicality. A heartfulness meditation session typically begins with an invitation to a comfortable position, be it on the ground or in a chair, and to close our eyes. Then there is a short guided relaxation exercise, after which the meditation commences with the words, "Please start meditation." During meditation, one is advised to suppose that there is a source of divine light in our heart. We don't try and imagine or see the light, but just know that it is there. The thought is enough. We sit with an attitude of openness and receptivity to the pranahuti or transmission flowing into us. If other thoughts arise, we do not try and fight them, but just let them be. If we become aware that we have drifted into other thoughts, we gently remind ourselves that we are meditating on the source of divine light in our heart. When we hear the words, "That's all," we take a few minutes to slowly and gently come out of the meditation session and open our eyes. But we try and remain in the meditative state for as long as possible. Heartfulness meditation is complemented by a process of mental cleaning that is done for removal of any impressions that may be caused by our thoughts and actions. Everyone is welcome to try heartfulness meditation, and it is always taught for free.
Eyes, followed by which we would move into meditation. As we have just learned through this short video, the process of meditation in the heartfulness way is very simple. We keep our attention towards the heart with the gentle supposition that the divine light is already present within the heart. Let us close our eyes. Take a long deep breath in and gently let go. As we relax the body, the mind becomes calm and it becomes easier to move into meditation. Gently take your attention towards your feet. Wiggle your toes and feel them relax. Let us prayerfully invite the healing energy from Mother Earth to enter the body through the feet, relaxing each part of the body it moves through. Feel the healing energy relax both feet. Feel them becoming relaxed. Feel it rise through the upper legs, to the hips. The legs are now relaxed. Feel the presence of the healing energy in the lower back, and upper back. The whole back is now relaxed. Gently bring your awareness to the front of the body. Feel the relaxation in the abdominal area. Feel the healing energy descend into the arms, relaxing arms and fingers, down to the fingertips. Feel the energy rise through the neck, relaxing the neck muscles. Moving to the face, feel the relaxation in the jaw muscles, cheeks, lips, eyelids and eyebrows. Feel every muscle of the forehead and temples becoming relaxed. Till the top of the head. Gently scan your system from the toes to the top of the head. If there is any tightness in any part of the body, feel the presence of the healing energy, relax it. The whole body is now relaxed. Feel your awareness now move to the heart. The source into the source of the divine light in the heart. If you find your awareness drifting to other thoughts, gently bring your attention back towards the heart and remind yourself that you are meditating on the presence of the divine light in the heart. With a feeling of prayerful reverence, please start meditation. That's all. Keeping our eyes closed, let us observe the feeling in the heart. Let us make an intention to carry this feeling of peace, purity, and simplicity in the heart with us throughout the day in whatever we do. And privilege to have Maharaja Rajaram, Dr. Tony Nader from Transcendental Meditation among us here today. I now respectfully invite him to share his guidance with all of us.
Daaji, Pranam, Namaste. It's indeed a great honor and joy to be in the midst of all of you, in the presence of Daaji, and be able to share together these moments of inner peace and silence, commuting and communicating and communion with the divine that is within us all. That divine value that manifests in all aspects of our life, and that as human beings we have the privilege to be able to directly experience that we are that wholeness, totality, aham brahmasmi, and know that everything is wholeness and totality, sarvam kalvidam brahm. And as humans, we are having the faculty to know that, to experience that. And that what unifies us with everything, with each other, with the environment, with past, present, and future, with indeed the entire field of manifestation. And the highest value of this unification is an expression of love, an expression of feeling, an expression of the heart. And that is our great joy, to be in the midst of the heartfulness that Daaji has so beautifully seen as a visionary and created on the field of physical presence in that grand environment that is the expression of his vision and his feelings and the expression of the divine will, that we all can be one and we all can see that we are one family, as the beautiful Vedic tradition tells us, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is something that in this presence today, we feel it not only on the intellectual level of analysis and thinking, or on even the feeling level alone, which is a beautiful transition from intellectual analysis to actually being. And it is on that level of being that field of unbounded awareness, being that field of Satchit Ananda, which is the source of all, that field of Ananda Dyeva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayanti, that field from which comes everything, to which everything evolves, and into which everything ends and finds its fulfillment, happening on the platform of feeling, thinking, experiencing, and ultimately all on the platform of being. So today we have with us, all of you present in this auspicious grand assembly this morning. And as you know, with the blessings of His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who has given us the technologies of transcendence from the Vedic tradition, we have come here in the place that attracted us, the place of the heart, the place of peace and unity, of simplicity, of being, just tasting together, experiencing together the oneness of life and wanting to see it spread in our dear world so that all differences are seen and experienced on the level of the unity of life, which you all uphold and which Daaji has so beautifully devoted this place and his vision and his life to achieve for the whole world. Is 9,000. So that is why we are assembled as 10,000. with a small safety factor, because some of those and transcending is to go beyond all differences, all surface values, and reach of technologies of consciousness, such as the siddhis, which come from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, using the Samyama program. And what we have found is this relationship of the square root of 1%, problem Daaji and to all of you, in gratitude for receiving us, for having us amongst yourselves. And we look forward that this effect will happen and will be another demonstration of the effectiveness of the Vedic tradition knowledge from the ancient Veda that is coming from this land, Veda Bhumi Bharat, Deva Bhumi Bharat. And that is where all the laws of nature can be enlivened in their wholeness and softening of the world consciousness, which is really needed today in a great, important, urgent way, as many feel uncomfortable about possibilities of conflict expanding. We want at least to stop it, reduce it, and the Vedic knowledge that we have and that has been scientifically, repeatedly tried and proven to work can achieve the permanently, so that the light stays clear and light and open and doesn't dim away as the assembly withers away. And so we are looking forward with the blessings of Daaji and all the spiritual leaders of this Veda Bhumi Bharat to maintain this program on a permanent basis. Tat Sannidhao Vairatyagaha, in the presence of peace, in the presence of harmony, in the presence of yoga, all tendencies that are not life-supporting, they disappear. And that is the blessings of the tradition that is from this pure land. And again, we express our gratitude and fulfillment to be with you, to be among you, and to be able to demonstrate the power of
Very dear, most respected, revered Sri Ram Raja Ji, Raja Ram Ji, all loved ones present here, very dear sisters and brothers, we are all pilgrims towards the holiest center of our being. We all crave for happiness, we all crave for peace. Even animals, birds, they crave for peace and tranquility. Problems of the world, when we look at it from a practical point of view, it all emerges out of misunderstanding, wrong thinking, dishonesty, and things of that nature. The root of the problem is in the mind. Mind can never be ignored because it helps us to think, it helps us to intellectualize, it helps us to logically come to some practical conclusions. When we use heart, the instrument of feelings, instrument of intuition, and when both the feelings, the conscience of the heart and the logic of the mind, they come together, we make the best decisions. With that in mind, Lord Krishna also talks about how can you be happy? He gives an advice to Arjun. Can you be happy when you are restless? He answers with questions. Can there be harmony without the contemplative mind? When you think deeply over it, only one answer comes. It is the evolution of consciousness. Physically, how far can you grow? Can you evolve at a physical level? We can only age. Genetically, to evolve, it will take millions of years, and that too limited to this environment. Adjustment. Soul cannot evolve because it is perfect in itself, it is immutable, the purest. And hence, rishis of our land, that it is the consciousness alone that can evolve. Now, one would ask the question, what is this consciousness made up of, and what is consciousness? Find what consciousness is all about. Our rishis were talking about it, it was a fashion amongst the people of those days to talk about consciousness. Every householder was busy talking of consciousness. Rama and Lakshman, Mother Sita, then they were walking in the forest. They were talking of consciousness. The ancient text between Raja Janaka and Ashtavakra depicts consciousness. Rishi Vasishtha, his commentary on consciousness is still going on, Vasishtha Sanhita. And all those Rama, Janaka, Vasishtha, they belong to the same period. So you can imagine the glory of our people. Now, when we focus on what can influence this consciousness, there are only three things: Manas, Buddhi, and Ahankar, affecting the Chitta. Chitta can be taken up as consciousness as well as the heart. What comes in the way? What becomes of the mind when it evolves while consciousness evolves? What becomes of the intellect, the buddhi, as it evolves? And what becomes of the ego as it evolves? Thinking mind can enter into the zone of the heart and begins to feel, begins to experience. So the shift is important, shifting from thinking mind to the feeling. These steps become intelligence, covers the path of wisdom, the intuition. And ego also refines itself, though it's a shadow of the self, it evolves from my centeredness, my self, to we, to thou. I no longer self centered and say I, or even aham brahmasmi. That also sounds like egoistic statement. But one does feel on the path that I am also expanding. Brahma means expansion and contemplation. So we begin to expand at a consciousness level, not just I, we. Way from when we transcend this I-ness, Aham Brahmasmi, then we begin to experience all our Brahma. And the next stage of transcendence would be all are from Brahman. So people claiming, experiencing it, Aham Brahmasmi, you have stagnated yourself. Similarly, a person saying, I'm enjoying this Satchitanand state, which is true, but it has its own limitations. It's like a toy in the hands of a yogi. Just as children play with toys, they entertain themselves with toys. Likewise, youth, they're too busy with romance. That is their toy. My master Babuji Maharaj used to say, even consciousness, Satchitanand state, is also a toy in the hands of a yogi. One must transcend that. One has to find out the potentiality, what is behind the consciousness, what is it that supports the consciousness. Delve into that and follow this continuous path of transcendence. I love this term. I have said this with our respected Ramarajaji, and I love this term coined by Maharshi Mahesh Yogi ji. Transcendence. Life is nothing but this continuous transcendence. When we follow religion, we are dogmatic. We have our strong beliefs. When we enter the zone, when we transcend religion and enter spirituality, we begin to experience what is taught in the books. And as we experience, that also frustrates us. The example before you I would like to put is that of your vacation at the residence of a very wealthy person, where you enjoy hospitality of such a wealthy person, experience is great. Yes, I love the experience of being with my wealthy friend. No worries, no tension, no stress. But deep down, you'd also think, I wish I was also as rich or maybe more. So the idea shifts from mere experiencing to becoming. So now we move away from thinking to experiencing to becoming. This becoming is also a kind of stress. We enter into non-being and into being, which transcends all bliss. Even bliss becomes happiness. I'm sorry. Even bliss becomes a state of frustration. You want to renunciate that also. So there is continuous transcendence, and God knows how and when it will ever end. All this plays out in the field of expansion. When we talk of the universe being created from that singularity, does that singularity still exist? I don't think so. Singularity has now expanded into this multifarious universe, multidimensional universe. In this universe, who can say I am at the top of the universe and someone is at the bottom of the universe? There is no difference. Be happy wherever you are and keep moving, transcend all the time. I have also, through the inspiration of our great masters, has written down a New Year's message. I would like to share it with you all, but I won't be able to read it. But this booklet is available in our bookstore. Kindly make yourself free to avail it. You can also download it from our Heartfulness site and read it. The crux of the matter is what we do affects our vibration, our energy field. Our energy field affects our surrounding. And the most impactful of our vibrations affect are our own people, meaning our own genetically similar individuals, our parents, our children, our family. And this again reminds of that old proverb that the sins of the father affects the children. And it is so true. The behavior, the actions, lifestyle of a father is going to haunt the children. Even after you pass on, it will haunt them because this energy field cannot be destroyed. It will go on changing. And likewise, the behavior of children affecting upward. We affect each other. We are all connected. Somehow we have to dissolve these differences, transcend those differences. Only then you can move higher and higher. Can you move? Can you jump? I have seen people levitating here trying to make hops. If I tie 2 kilo weights or 5 pounds weight on each leg, would you be able to do it? No. With the burden that we carry with our bodies and more burden that we carry within ourselves, which is not so visible, when we transcend that, we somehow move towards states which are described in our holy scriptures, moving into consciousness, packed with desires and greed, vengeful attitude and jealousy. These are all burdens. In the sky of our surroundings and mostly our own people, our own family. So watch it. Let's make a resolution Then how we can refine our consciousness, how we can refine our energy field and allow it to resonate with the center of all, the quantum field, the energy field, which is also a very dear subject of discussion to our very revered Ram Rajaji, Raja Ramji. I keep shifting this word. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm not, because both are very prevalent in India, Ram Raj and Raja Ram both. So, and I hope this is not the first time we are gathering here. We will meditate together as and when opportunities does arise. Earlier, I wanted to start with a talk, my dear sisters and brothers from Transcendental Meditation and sisters and brothers from Heartfulness. But if I had spoken like that, then I'm differentiating you, and that's not me. So I stopped it. And I said, that's why I said, we are all one, and we definitely will work together. And hopefully, as you have also dreamt, that many more spiritually awakened people will come together and change the face of this earth. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Extremely honored and grateful to all our brothers and sisters from Transcendental Meditation and from Heartfulness for their presence here at Kanha and virtually. As the dawn of the new year 2024 approaches, we wish and pray for the blessings of the Lord for all of us to develop correct thinking, right understanding, and a peaceful and joyous heart. Let us all now together watch